Even worse! What it do, Ski? It's your boy, Faley McWhaley. And today, this is the last serving. Last call, ladies and gentlemen. It's the last serving of meat. We've made it here, guys. This is season 4 of Torchwood. We're going in. I'm excited to see where we're gonna go. How will we send off Jack's journey to season 12, episode whatever it was? I think 4, Fugitive of the Jadoon. I'm excited to see where we're gonna go. It seems like he's left. He's gone, I think, to his last cameo in Doctor Who prior to that. And it makes sense as to why he was looking so down in that scene now that we've seen season 3. So I'm really excited to see how we're going to pivot, what exact story they're going to go after that season 3 route. Because honestly, they could have ended the series at season 3 right there. On a rather dark note, Gwen and Reese have a family. Jack just, you know, did what he did at the end of that series. I think that could have served as a pretty good ending. Obviously, they could have throw in like 1 or 2 things to make it a little bit more sentimental and have like a sort of, I guess, finale-esque, like a series finale, maybe more of a tone to it. But for the most part, I think what they did in the last season was fantastic. I'm interested to see what new things are gonna pop up and what maybe similarities they might take from, you know, the last season. With that being said, guys, as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack the, actually, don't smack it, don't smack it. Just kiss the like button. Of course, guys, in case you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reactions and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/Phil34 in the description down below. Or if you guys just want to hop in on the convos, spoiler-free, non-spoiler-free, you can definitely join the Discord community and have some convos. With that being said, let's hop into the latest meat. Yeet. This is Star's original.
6 a.m. is the appointed time of death as laid down.
Oh, we're in America.
Inside the Montrose Hill State Penitentiary.
Damn.
But the planned
Death
protest
penalty.
against the death sentence of the rape and murder of 12-year-old Susie Cabina. Danes will be remembered.
Torchwood did it?
She should have run faster.
What the fuck? I mean, we're not starting off hot. This is starting off cold because he's gonna be dead shortly. I've never seen the death penalty actually executed in that way through injection, so I can't tell if it's accurate, but it's pretty good.
No, it's not. It's not Touchwood. It's Torchwood. Torch.
Okay, I guess we're gonna follow Torchwood in the States.
It has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Until it does. Oh, Jesus Christ! Maybe I didn't hear it, but maybe he was listening to Tame Impala.
Oh, what do you think?
Where's the kid? Not even gonna lie, I kind of do miss the season 1 and 2 opening. I got so used to it. Oh, this is called Miracle Day. So we're doing the similar sort of style of season 3.
Is he okay? His name is Rex Matheson.
Is he okay? I mean, look at the dude. What's popping with Jack? Gone off the grid. Made there. Oh my God!
All on my own. Shining she was, like moonlight.
What a cutie.
Her eyes white.
Oomst. Oh shit! Let's go! They got the gets.
We have got proper shoes. We can get across nice and quickly.
It's private property. I'm busy.
Get off my land.
I could have shot them.
We're safe, sweet.
It looks like Reese got a little more buff. I'm actually so glad that Reese had death written all over him. At least that's what I had thought once we met him earlier on.
Miracles got easy.
Oh, Miracle Day. Oh, Miracle Day. Everybody can't die. Boom. Miracle Day. That's it. That's how you survive that crazy incident. Oh boy. Did they figure out what's in Jack and
started last night.
put it in the atmosphere? Or the
First I
coffees?
knew, 24 hours, no one's died.
More authorities immediately reported the same
Yo,
thing.
people would act stupid. This actually started to break on the news?
That particular aphorism applies only for an execution which has failed.
I think I heard about this happening in real life. He technically served his sentence, unless they're gonna elaborate on it a little bit more, because he took the injection and if he didn't die, he served his sentence of, you know, if he were to flatline and come back. So I believe in the case that I'm thinking of, it happened IRL, the dude was off the hook.
Till angels sing songs of him in their lament. Because
When you
of
were saying that, it
30,000
sounded like a
seconds,
run-on
that's
sentence for a
$1
second.
million.
This goes beyond America. It's worldwide.
What a crisp hairline,
We
though.
got
Wow.
the same reports for.
Oh, he's still alive and his heart's still going. He reached out.
Whether it's a disease or an experiment or...
Yeah, that's super traumatic.
The medal missed this. You were lucky. You should have died last night. But when this thing happened,
I feel like I'm watching Grey's Anatomy or something. I don't know what. This is so weird. Shh, honey, grab the Glock.
Yes, my daddy's in hospital. I've got to see him. I'm sorry, Reese.
Oof.
We've got to go back.
She's gonna crack the case. Bring back Torchwood. It's like the Discord, all the black bars. Interesting to see them going off of the 4, 5, 6 very heavily. I wasn't too sure if they're gonna sort of just go a different route entirely.
Come with me.
Oh. He's behind you. Oh, see ya. Oh no. Down. Well, he's in there.
No one dies these days.
You want a bat?
This guy really said bet and then he killed himself.
I'm not even authorized for this.
So maybe he's lost his ability
But
temporarily.
this friend of mine, it said 1939, 1925 is
Oh,
your
yeah,
father.
hit me.
Suppose it must be. Hurt my arm.
Okay, obviously that's where
Considering
we're
what we
going.
just went through, I'd say that was a miracle. No.
No. I can't get over how crisp his hair is. I'm actually getting a haircut later today, but
Yeah, right now.
craftsmanship. All right, we're all tuned in.
One of the... we think this man was right at the center of the blast, and yet he's still alive.
Oh God.
Clearly, the skin is burnt, but we're getting the same results from all over the world.
Would he stay alive
Don't do this to me,
without
Jack.
his head?
Your comments have been noted, Dr. Juarez. Now, shall we begin?
Dog, that's ooh. Maybe he's got a Bluetooth connection. We don't know. They really transformed this guy like a JPEG. Oh my God, look how white he is. And he does got the Bluetooth connection.
Or evolution or whatever.
Well, that's my bad. Jack's been experimented on or something, lost his ability to regenerate, or not regenerate, to stay, alive forever. And it's been spread out to all of humanity somehow.
And you, big lunk. Daddy daycare. Look at her. So, your father?
Wasn't it a little day?
Are you kidding me?
They're off the grid.
I had what?
Come
I
on.
really wish this happened a couple seasons ago.
Should I be dead, sweetheart?
She knows she has a
I don't
scoop.
know, Dad.
Gives her a good reason to go back, figure out what's popping, help her dad figure it out. Got so used to the Torchwood base, the original one. Then we went to Warehouse, and now we're in Monster House.
Are we going to run out of room?
Run out of food first. Guy on the telly was saying we got 4 months like this, just 4 months, and then that's it. Society just collapses. Everyone.
That's so
fights
funny.
each other for food.
Last season was about the overpopulation trying to decrease it.
Every time you investigate something, you end up
It's topical.
Don't you, Gwen?
Because I can help.
Don't you dare.
No, you just...
I said, don't you dare. Have you got that? Don't you bloody dare, Gwen. Like they did in the old days.
Oh, see.
Yeah, we shouldn't even be in the city. There are cameras everywhere, man. And
Fair
it's different
point.
Now.
Your family.
You've got a daughter.
Everybody living forever is not a good thing.
School.
I mean, but to be fair, they also think Jack's gone and the last one's left, right? So, oh, she just slumped.
Now you can take me to dinner.
Well, that sounded like a clear voiceover. Or ADR. I'm interested. Who are the people who are after Jack?
So what is Torchwood anyway?
Guys, we keep dropping the name.
Some
We're gonna
kind
get
of
got.
British intervention agency.
You are in no condition to leave.
I'm not just leaving. Ah!
I'm rolling.
I'm flying. I'm taking that cab. Move the hell out of the way. Move. And make sure you get a hold of supplies, because I'm gonna need a...
This guy's on the move.
Everyone she worked with, everyone she trained with.
I'm
They're
sorry,
all
sir.
dead.
I have to ask you to turn your phone off now.
Wait a minute, I've got to pay for this bridge?
It's a toll.
Goddamn whales.
Did he have enough time to prep for the long distance calls? Because that's a hefty bill if he didn't.
And I need, you know, it would really help if I could hear myself think.
Ooh, I know a Gatling gun when I see it. Oh, that's not a Gatling gun? Oh, that's an RPG! Even worse! Usually there's like a Gatling gun attached to the side of the chopper, right? So that's...
It's you. Win Cooper. Find out everything.
Yeah, it was Jack.
Just have to turn off the phone.
Never annoy me, Torch.
Right. So that's sorted. Reese, you take Amber to my mother's and keep her safe and sound. Jack?
First sign of trouble, you go running off with Captain Jack Bollocks.
What choice have I got?
Captain Jack
When are
Bollocks.
we rebuilding Torchwood?
Look at it. It's not healing.
What do you mean?
I'm staying hurt.
Oh my god.
I know.
Seriously?
I need a vaccine?
What are you?
8-4. I'm extraditing this so-called Torchwood team to the United States of America.
And that was Torchwood Season 4, Episode 1. That was my reaction video. This is another change up to the Torchwood tone. Season 1 and 2 were definitely had a similar feel tonally to them. Season 3 also had a different change in terms of the actual setup of the episodes. You're not going for the, the 13-ish, season-long runtime, continuing on the stories. They pivoted towards doing a one-season, short 5-episode-long story, an hour long each, and I think that really works in just highlighting and making a cohesive story. Now, it seems like we're doing a mix of both of those with Season 4. Interestingly enough, though, this is totally different compared to both Seasons 1 and 2 and 3 for the fact that this is clearly made by an American studio, and they seems like they're going to be going for a good portion of the season in America. So to me, that's very interesting. Even the way that it was shot is very reminiscent of this was by Starz, so I think shows like Power and somewhat reminiscent of like the CW shows. I think that was just a little jarring off the jump for me personally, but once we started getting Jack involved and intertwining those new additions with the with Torchwood after the 456 incident, I can see where they're going with this, and I want a little bit more before I can make any final opinions on it. Again, this is only episode 1. They definitely went, especially the last 20 minutes or so, they went to that real like action adventure thriller bag there with a helicopter on, on a beach. It's very action heavy here compared to Season 3 where they had the action spread throughout it, but it was very character driven, monologue heavy. So I'm interested to see how Season 4 is gonna go now. Speaking about just where our team is, they seem to be going for another sort of long lasting story, Miracle Day, but for example, it's gonna be double the episode length. So that's what I meant when I feel like they're gonna be getting a bit of the overarching story mixed in with a bit of the Season 1. Maybe they might do 1 or 2 episodic things here. We'll see. But Jack is back, and something has happened since he went up into space since we've last seen him. He now is vulnerable. He can die, and everybody else on Earth, they live. So I'm interested to see what sort of cutscenes we might see that led to that happening. Who is after Jack? I think that's also really a really interesting idea. Now that they are going to be going to the States, interesting to see how this goes. And funny enough, I don't know if it was the beach or just the tone and things being a little bit more upbeat. This sort of reminded me of the season 6 premiere of Doctor Who ever so slightly, just for it being, just feeling completely different from the previous season, a little bit more action heavy. So that was Meet Season 4. Bless you, Dad. Bless you, Dad. So that was Torchwood, aka Meet Season 4, Episode 1. I think there was a lot going on at first, but I don't know how I feel about them going in this completely new approach to the series. But I think it's still a little early on to tell. So I'm excited to see how we're gonna sort of go with this new, I guess, American version of the story intertwined with our cast. How Jack will, obviously get his abilities back because he's gonna have to. Sort of big emotional plays will be going for this season. Obviously the potentials of Reese, Gwen, and the baby die. It's probably gonna be very tense as the series goes. Jack regaining his abilities. A pretty decent premiere. Lay down the groundwork, and I'm excited to see where we're gonna go from here. But anyway, guys, that was episode 1 for Season 4. What'd you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. It's definitely different, but I'm interested to see how it's gonna play out and what we can get out of it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. I will see you all next time, y'all. Peace. Woo! What it do, Ski? It's your boy Failwell34. Today, I'm here with my reaction video to Torchwood. This one is Season 4, Episode 2. How's it going, everybody? So, we're heading to the States. Torchwood, yeah, they sort of just got bopped, and we're gonna be, the investigation is being sent to Washington, if I'm not mistaken, with this new team. So I'm interested in seeing how Season 4 is gonna unfold now, leading obviously to Jack's return in Season 12, and you know, the new circumstances. Gwen and Reese are family, they've got a child now. So yeah, let's just see how the events are gonna unfold. So I'm eager to see. I'm eager, you know what I'm saying? To see what the Torchy team is up to. So with that being said, let's just hop into this one, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. As well, guys, in case you're interested in getting the full Under the Raw reactions more, plus follow me on my social media links to keep up to date, or join the Discord. Links to all that in the description down below. As well with my second channel, guys, I actually just launched one very recently. So if you guys are interested in checking that out. With that being said, let's get into this one, y'all. Yeet. One day, nobody dies. Next day, nobody dies. And the next, and the next, and the next. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss Cardiff. I feel like that was like the low-key heart and soul of the show. Great backdrop. Gotta go there one day.
What the hell do you think you're doing here?
I've been told to assist you in a
Oh, shit!
No.
I know her. She's Daisy's mom in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Take the husband back to Wales.
Wait a second. Wait. Stop.
And you know what? And the spouse can take the baby.
To be fair, we're benching Reese? That's so dramatic.
Some people really have nothing better to do with their time.
Oh, come on. The man's a murdering pedophile. It's not like he even died. He's fine.
Leave him to his route humor. Men, women, children, brains bashed with hammers, then thrown into a pit and bulldozed over.
Yesterday, I handed in a...
You thinking of changing directorates?
Well, I wouldn't mind going where the fun is.
That sounds like Rex. His idea of fun may be misleading.
Turn up out of the blue. Visit my granddaughter.
No, that's...
I'd be ancient and you'd be exactly the same.
It's more of 11's shtick.
All it does is go bleep.
So
it's called non-matrix.
I'll show you like that. What does it do? Measure how mortal you are? I mean, come on. Look at you two. You're not that bright. What you are.
And that's a morphic event on a scale that I have never seen before. So whatever's happening to this planet, it is massive.
Gwen gave the look of like, whose man's is this?
By the way, this is the singularity. It's just not what we expected. Look, as a species, we're perfectly capable of adapting to the current state of affairs.
We asked psychologist Grace London, will the miracle make
Does
suicide rates go up or
exist
down?
anymore?
Does suicide even exist anymore?
Well, that's one way to use a flip phone. Damn. Wow, I just had a flashback to Season 1, and if you put these two episodes side to side, completely different.
Sound like my ex-husband.
180-pound middle-aged man.
Hello.
Thickness burns 45% of his body. Respiration.
Ooh, that's a crisp boy.
It's okay, I can supervise it.
Water? I'm American too. Can I contribute to our global cultural hegemony with a nice frosty cola?
And you're aware there's an emergency. Perhaps you'd like to use this opportunity live on television to say something to her family.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's a mess.
What?
Sorry. That clip in and of itself where she's like, oh, it's a mess. Like, that could be such a good meme just to describe something.
I'm sorry.
Y'all couldn't leave the kids alone after Season 3. Y'all doubled down?
Julie Kitzinger, Mr. Danes, I'm something of a talent spotter. That was the most amazing performance. You have what we call a high media quotient.
Oh, everybody hates me. It was a news show. They don't pay.
Oswald. Okay, that's really very funny. You mean you just didn't make a cent?
I think not.
Where are we going with this? Why am I watching a pedo rapist murderer?
The world screwed up. You want to help or not?
Thank you.
Getting clout on Twitter.
No way his heart was pumping oxygen to his brain, but he could move. He could see.
Uh-oh. Jack, skin a yak.
I never needed it.
What do you say? Immortality leads to hypochondria?
Watching all these sequences, it just makes me want to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Banking with us and discuss some investment options. Is this a good time?
You got cut, fam.
No, actually, this isn't a good time.
Okay, she's quick on her feet.
We found the ID. It's in a trash can.
Where was the trash can?
Of course I've got my ID.
Of course I don't have my ID.
China's making threats to the UN.
They're going to undervalue the currency down to 50%.
50 or go lower. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's when you hit her with it. That's crazy. I feel like we're stretching this exit sequence out quite a bit.
I can't believe you're still on.
Rex, please search her, please.
All right, if it'll shut you up, let me see your bag.
Put that down.
You stay right there.
Me and Gwen are on the same page.
Why would I take that? It's poison.
You just said...
I just said it was quite an assumption.
Yeah, get over here.
Don't touch
Sit down. Stay right there. Stay right there.
And why did you put it back in your bag?
This is the mortal man, the one I was telling you about. Seriously, I think this man can die.
Now you believe me.
You shut up. Vera, what the hell can we do?
What's EDTA? Who are you? Just tell me what's EDTA.
Ethylene diamine tetracetic acid.
Yeah, that looks like
I was gonna say, someone take a chain, yeah.
Next.
Guy was looking in the fucking cupboard for silver.
The automated system. DRS. No, it works like the DRS.
Oh my god, she's
There's the
stressed.
central pump, and then there's the tubing that distributes it throughout the plane.
Wait a minute. We gotta be careful because it's not labeled. It's part of the oil system.
We're screwed.
Well, now you call your electrician friends. I don't know. Jesus, he's slumped.
I heard cyanide.
Here we go.
Ah! Someone just knock her out!
That was your
I'm Welsh.
Thank you, Gwen. God damn it.
It's okay.
Yes.
Well, that's a crispy ass watch.
Yes.
Nice work.
I guess you could have dubbed that sequence "Snakes on a Plane." Oh my god. Sorry.
It's proof. We have to rebuild the entire system of healthcare in this country right now. If we sit back and assume this will pass, we'll have a disaster on our hands.
It's a little uncanny considering the times. Bring me drugs! I need drugs!
Can you hold this for 1 second? Thank you.
Ugh.
More like theft. So now I've stolen your property.
I'd be like, stop!
Oh, well, you should talk. Please, take it.
No, thanks.
Just in case.
I don't need your help. So you specialize in pain management? Mm-hmm. I don't suppose you have any samples with you?
I might have personal supplies.
Oh.
Rex, do you hear me? Maybe several graves now that death isn't what it used to be.
Yeah, well, that idea is extremely relevant.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you know,
I gotta go
just
to the boys'
remember,
room.
there's one final piece of legislation needed to make this a full and proper rendition. 3185 in transferring prisoners from airside to landside. The law clearly states...
It's a hefty hit. Woo!
Even if we can get past, how do we get out? I mean, what sort of getaway car is this? I thought you Americans all had these big SUVs. This is rubbish.
Dr. Morris.
They did get used to that Range
Esther,
Rover,
isn't it?
whatever it was.
Hi.
Land Rover.
Hey, I told
What the hell is going on?
Welcome to Torchwood.
No. And that was Torchwood Season 4, Episode 2. It's my reaction video. Wasn't a very big fan of this episode. I actually I think I didn't like it. Well, like there was quite a few scenes that were extended just for the sake of it. Not a very big fan of all. Maybe it's because there's just so much new people and the tonal shift and all that jazz. And we have to, you know, we're gonna have to set up all the seeds of the storyline of Miracle Day. So we're spending a lot of time with the medical team, the CIA, the deceit that's going on. But I felt like there was just a lot of unnecessary moments here. They could have just cut. I feel like they could have cut a solid 10 minutes out of this episode. It might have improved it a little bit here, but that was just my initial thoughts on this episode. Didn't love it. I thought there was a little bit too much here. The dialogue, I think the way I would describe it is this was a rather unengaging episode. No stakes. Jack's being poisoned. We're spending all the time, you know, figuring out how to find I don't know, a bit of cringe as well, sprinkled a little bit throughout this episode. I enjoyed the premiere, actually. This was an early episode. They needed to get things going, so this just wasn't maybe the most engaging. I felt like there's a lot of unnecessary filler here. Now we get the idea that there is, well, at least now we're in America. We sort of know who to trust and who not to. Rex is on their side, clearly. But even just a lot of the delivery there with the woman who got her head turned. Some pretty flat delivery there, especially right before she got knocked out. I forgot how going on. That was the flattest line delivery. Yeah, the Danny and the staff there wasn't really a big fan of. Didn't find it all too humorous. I wasn't feeling this episode. Miracle Day is still happening. See where this goes. That was Torchwood season 4, episode 2, guys. What'd you think about this one? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm gonna try and get a double bubble up soon. Try and speed run Torchwood. But with that being said, guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the near future. Peace.
I'm a pop star, not a doctor. She's calling my phone like I'm locked up, non-stop, not a doctor. Hey, shorty with the long face, she on the shit. Yeah, last tuck, hey, 2020, I came to fuck it up, yeah. Want a pretty girl and an honest one. I want this drink and another one, yeah.
Bruh, chill. What it do, ski? It's your boy, Fairly McWhaley, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Torchwood. This one is season 4, episode 3. How's it going, everybody? So, episode 2 in America, and I wasn't a big fan of the last one. Granted, it's still very early on. I'm getting used to it and accustomed to the new style and new story direction, so it might take some time for that. But I also just found I just had some issues with the episode. You know, even acknowledging those aspects to it. That being said, I'm excited to see where we're gonna start to go with the series now, and just, you know, go through the last season of the show and just see how it's gonna go. So with that being said, as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, guys, don't forget, in case you're interested in following up with your boy, getting the updates on the latest menu for the meats, then definitely check out the Discord channel, social media links, and the Patreon page if y'all want the full Under Raw reactions. Please ignore whatever this is. I thought it was like a water droplet, but clearly I was intoxicated and spilled some sort of thing on me. With that being said, let's hop into this one, guys. Meet. One day, no one gets bodied. The next day, no one gets bodied. And the next, and the next. All right, here we go.
Something happened to all of us, not just me. Miracle Day arrived, and
that's a hectic green screen.
we
Yeah.
all came out of it.
Oh, pathetic fallacy. What do we got popping?
Who told you?
Ooh!
Rex, if I shoot you just right, then maybe you might live in agony for who knows how long.
Couldn't stop him. I mean, it was too late.
Nani?
They know everything.
Well, I just have one more thing to say.
Gun
Don't
butt?
go deaf.
What?
Okay, Gwen, I see you. Get real need for speed up in here. Oh, level 2. Miracle Day. Miracle meat. Sad face? Are we alluding that the Cybermen are coming or something? Nah, I doubt it, but...
Oh, and mobile's a cell phone, and by cash point, I think you need ATM.
Don't ever leave my side, okay? It is absolutely... They call themselves the Soulless.
The Soulless.
Apparently, everlasting...
What
You should be in the hospital.
Hey, less of the sympathy. He can keep working. The bastard.
You're gonna keep just going
Boston
on and on.
Torchwood.
And what are you doing with that?
Oh, I miss the original base now.
Putting my numbers in.
Whose numbers?
No.
Esther, what the hell is the matter with you? Don't you know how serious this is? And who the hell put you in charge?
Whoa, don't be coming at Jack.
CIA did.
She's not well.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
Rex, I don't know you want to go toe to toe with the
Try to do
face of
research on
Bo.
Warfare Fields. Something is willing them to go on. Each and every individual forced into life.
I know.
Yeah, Rex turned into a skewer.
Yeah.
Alright. Not that subtle about it, Gwen.
Yeah, well, maybe this is the way Torchwood does things, mate.
Yeah, well, maybe you want to drive on the other side
Torchwood
of
the
street,
comedy
eh?
series.
Boston Road or Boston... Is it Boston Street?
Esther, how much time do we have?
Yeah, Gwen's a full-on badass at this point.
Only by tricking it into thinking he's booting up.
Oh, it's a meetup. Survey says Pink Hills bet.
Drugs. It's legitimate drugs.
So Phicorp appears to be with the shits, and they got people trying out some pills, some alien shit.
Bigger on the inside than the outside.
TARDIS reference. Okay, so they plan to profit off of the miracle.
You, come here. This woman's husband strangled
You?
her. She doesn't die, so he keeps strangling
Ouch.
her. Now her brain is
Jesus.
soup, and this is what murder looks like now.
Don't blame me.
Yeah, I was like, what are you coming at me for?
Murder anymore.
Oh, I can feel for you. Oh. Spilling food and drinks?
Well, who's gonna organize it?
We'll put it on the agenda, but I think we're getting pretty far off track here.
Pretty similar to things going on in IRL the last 2 seasons.
You have my card, and you won't regret it. And that's a promise.
She made a promise.
I mean, we've got a major link between an international corporation and the miracle, and we're just gonna keep it to ourselves.
You gotta take
we
your
got
time,
this far
brother.
on our own. We need a friend with connections.
This fly is in my room, and I'm not liking it. Not one bit. Fly, reveal yourself. Just so you know, I'm wearing tights, and I don't care. Oh, there you are. Bastard Torchwood. Sorry about that, guys. Continue. Yeet.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And I've got proof. I've got photographs and documentation.
Came with the boys.
And is that standard Torchwood policy?
A lot of reaction shots from Gwen.
As far as I can see, you got all your staff killed.
Whoa.
They were my friends.
Yeah, dead friends.
Whoa. Rex, I told you, you don't want to go toe-to-toe with the bow.
People anyway.
Rex, hold on. Hold on.
Rex isn't a very likable guy. We'll see how they continue to develop him. To be fair, the world is kind of ending, right? And if you had no clue, this music's supposed to signify that.
Nobody knows whether it's a party or a wake.
It's so creepy. Oh my goodness.
Mortal needs.
Yeah, we've got work to do.
I am so mortal.
I mean, when the man needs a pint.
I don't know if I can do this.
What's wrong with your sister?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That just gave me some crazy flashbacks to pre-COVID. Like, oh my god, that was like my go-to when I'm trying to squeeze through in a packed place. Like, excuse me. Sorry, that's not funny, objectively speaking, but the memory of it. Anyway, sorry, that was so good. Maybe I just miss going out to events.
If you damage that code, I'm jumping over this bar to protect it.
You like the coat?
Brad. Passionately.
What's the latest from the White House?
Okay, I see you.
Sort of clarity. To hear a case asking
No, we in ATL. He's not actually getting ice? Nani?
I'm gonna need your help.
I'm exhausted.
Me too.
All right. Oh, let's go.
You have
Cheeks. Torchwood way.
Before.
We're not teleporting. Stop this. Oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought it was the other arm. I'm tripping. Was he gonna try and jump over something? What do we?
Officer, you can get out, sir. Don't you worry, sir. You should have run faster, Oswald.
Are you saying the pharmaceutical companies
cyber
sounds
in the background?
Only one company.
Decryption.
Phicorp. Okay, they could have warned us. Think about your mother. I mean, you let her die.
I'm taking a shower.
About how you're immortal and I'm dying.
Oh, he's actually.
And what I wanted to say was,
sad boy hours.
we're good, aren't we?
Ugh, nah, Rex hit him.
I missed you.
If this had happened a bit sooner,
I know.
you'd still be here, Yanto.
Good friend.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
You and me. Just like the old days.
Don't jinx it. We got 7 episodes, fam.
Give your mom a wave.
We don't need anyone. Right, Gwen?
Ooh, not down for the cause. Put out the bait. Did not take. That's actually good. Phicorp.
Rough night, Oswald?
What's going on?
I thought we broke up.
Yeah, well, there's work to be done.
I need them too.
You weren't impaled.
You should have seen the other guy. Ooh, that face.
Where's Rex?
No, I'm not Rex. I know. Hello, long story. Go back to the meeting and keep Julie Kitzinger there for as long as you can.
Yeah, but it's not a meeting. It's some kind of presentation.
All right, well, keep the line open. I want to hear.
Prescription system has served us very well for many decades. But times have changed. Times have changed a great deal. To make all prescription drugs, all painkillers, antibiotics, almost all medications available without a prescription.
Ain't got a wide one. Let's buy sales, babe.
All of you are experts in your field.
She just left.
I feel like Jillian, like if they wanted to go like a master, like an undercover master route, I feel like what they're lining up here could be a similar / interesting reveal. But obviously that's not what's gonna happen, and 2 different shows. But the way that they're laying out her character reminds me of like a master reveal. With her and Phicorp. Gwen's going in. Nani?
Who's there? Who am I talking to?
I don't know. I'm waiting to figure out. This could be so memeable. That's actually prime for memeing.
It hits a vine.
You ready for me?
Yeah, sure.
Sod it. I figured if you cared that much about the name, it was probably yours.
I mean, it's a pretty far guess.
I just want you to talk.
How do you know that Jack was such certain? Tell the truth. Her innocence? Most people, they get hit or whatever. I was painting on her. Oh, Jack.
Jack, let it bang!
You know that feeling? That was the best moment of my life. Jack, what are you going to do with that recording?
We're in a broadcast center. Figure I might broadcast it.
You're gonna get
If
knocked
only
out.
I didn't have to do this. Boys,
Boys?
take that recording off. That's how it's done these days. Let me be clear, they'll take better care of us. Because government has abandoned us. Every
what?
single one.
Oswald.
Did you touch him? They stick with us. That's all I ask. Walk with me.
Walk this Sway! And that was my reaction video to Meet Season 4, Episode 3. This is, again, continuing on the Miracle Day storyline. So, there's a few things this episode that I liked. I think they have to do here when we go back to, I guess, some of our notable characters here. Also, the performances, too. I thought Oswald, the actor who plays Oswald, obviously, while I don't... He's a very unlikable character, obviously, for the direction that they're going with him. I think his performance is... I think the actual actor's performance is well done. Very creepy. I think he plays his role fairly well, especially now that he's getting a little bit more clout for the idea of this, and they're doing the obvious parallels with Jack from Season 3 here. So I liked those ideas that they're going for this episode here. Also, there's a few things. One was the phone call conversation between Gwen and Jack. That was probably one of my favorite moments of this entire episode. Felt the genuine connection there in those scenes. Gwen and Jack obviously harking back on what happened with Yanto and bringing up the ideas of like, oh, if this happened sooner, maybe some of our team would be alive. Also taking stabs at the idea that, you know, Torchwood team is changing. We're in America now and things are different here. So I liked how they got into that bag just a little bit there. I thought the scenes of Jack getting drunk were a little bit of levity, and I enjoyed those elements of the episode. Jack and the team just getting it on, and so I did enjoy those elements to this episode. And I think as the storyline is starting to amplify, I'm becoming a little bit more interested. I do have like a couple issues here. I'm surprised. Come on, Gwen. I'm like, I get I hope we don't keep going on this thing like, oh, we're British. First of all, I'm almost certain Gwen would almost pick up on most of those words and their you know, their counterpart meanings, but this comes off a little cheap, and I hope it doesn't it can get almost annoying after a while. So I hope that doesn't continue. Also, that last sequence there with Jack pulling the gun on Oswald, you know, demanding he explains his explanation, his true explanation behind this idea of repentance for what he did to that little girl. Obviously, it's just the idea with that storyline is very unsettling, but mixed in with Jack's, obviously what happened with him in Season 3. I think there's some interesting contrast there. The season is starting to get to some things, I think, this episode, but let's continue to see how it rolls out. Now we're going with this idea of Phicorp. They're trying to deal out all these drugs, so getting a little bit more invested into this one here. But guys, this was Torchwood Season 4, Episode 3. What'd you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, I will catch you all for the next one. Peace.